Hey everyone, this is Michael for Spirit Comics. Welcome back to my channel. This is my review of Invaders #1, the reprint. This is from 1975. If you enjoy this type of content, please do subscribe and drop a like. And don't forget to comment and share this with other people so they can enjoy it as well. And if you notice on the cover here, Captain America says, "Okay, Axis, here we come." Now, what's Axis? Well, that was in Germany's superpower in the Second World War. That was the Nazi superpower. It's not the Nazis of today that people refer to. So, this is quite strange. This is something I did not know. At one time, there were 2 Human Torches. That's right, 2 Human Torches. Anyway, this team is headed over to Nazi Germany because they're going to kick some butt. And it's made up of Captain America, his sidekick Bucky, Namor, the Submariner, Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, and I think that one is Toro, another Human Torch. And I'm not exactly sure how he got to be a Torch, so I can't answer that. But anyway, they're just sort of bickering back and forth about, what type of name they should have. But they decide, we'll go with the one that Winston Churchill gave us, Invaders. And they start beating each other up, but, they have to stop that before they get into the fight. Which they do, and the 2 Torches and Namor are left behind, while Captain America and Bucky are manning this weird craft that's actually from under the sea. It's like, I don't know, it's Namor's technology. And as you can see, there is the swastika to tell you that this is indeed set in World War II. There you see the 2 torches, and again, I don't know how there came to be 2 torches. I think there's something mentioned in here of one of them being an android. I have no idea why that is. I would need to do some research on that. Overall, this is a fun. I wouldn't say this is a fun story. I mean, it's fun to read, yes. But just seeing 2 Human Torches sort of throws me off my game. So I'm sort of confused as to why there are 2. But it's nice to see Namor. And it's nice to see this classic artwork, too. And if you're wondering, well, why did Marvel reprint something like this? Well, that's because in January of this year, they released the Invaders title again. Apparently written by Chip Zdarsky. I didn't buy it because I didn't think it looked all that interesting. And frankly, I enjoy the classic comic book art. Look at the bright colors of Captain America and Bucky. And over here, this is they run into some woman by the name of Hilda. It says Part 2 of Valkyrie Rising. And this is something else you don't see in modern day comic books anymore. Is the separate parts of a story shown when a new act begins. A Valkyrie rising. Her name's Hilda, and she looks like some sort of Greek goddess, although I'm not sure who she is. And she drops a ring, and Captain America picks it up. And they're shown to a location. By this guy. He says the PM himself told us to give you lads the run of the place. And down here it says Prime Minister Winston Churchill. Who else? Now, I was sort of lost during this read because I just wasn't sure what all was going on during the story. I mean, I knew that it was they're going over to fight the Axis powers, yes. But I had no idea who this Hilda was. And even when it gets over here to part 3, beyond the Siegfried line, I have no idea what they're doing. I tell you, this is just a interesting story to read, really. It's not something that I could get invested in. But I did like this part here, how Hilda, she dived out of the airplane, but she couldn't get her parachute to open. So Captain America dived out of the airplane, and he caught her, then opened his parachute before they both crash landed on the earth. But then one of the torches, I'm not sure which one that is, flew underneath them to give them some sort of heat air, because you can see the Hilda here saying, "Hold it, that warm air, I feel the torch." And so he does this to sort of slow their descent, I think. And then on the last page, when they land, they're confronted by these 3 gods. Let me see here. Donner, god of the raging thunder. Loga, god of fire. And this one's called I guess a great god Fro, who has something to do with lightning bolts. Now, would I want to go would I want to go purchase the trade paperback of this? I'm not really sure. But, perhaps if I give this another read or two and get more and check it out some more, maybe I might. I don't know. But this is something that Marvel does. Whenever they're going to release a new series, or perhaps they've got a movie coming up, they will release old issues to help promote that. In this case, it's because in January they had a new series called The Invaders. And really, I don't think that artwork was so great compared to the classic artwork. I mean, I would prefer to collect the classic Invaders series than the new series. Because this artwork, just look how it pops out. mean, the new one, then the cover just did not attract me at all. So if you can still get this at your local comic shop, I would recommend it, because it might be something that you would be interested in, or you would find yourself getting interested in. And I just may find myself getting interested in it if I read it a few more times. But, it was a good story. It didn't grab me by the throat and, really captivate me. But it was a good story, a lot better than some of this modern day stuff. So that's all for this one. This was my review of the Invaders Reprint #1. I am Michael for Spirit Comics. Please do drop a like and do comment on this video, and please share it with others so they can enjoy it as well. Till next time, true readers, I am Michael for Spirit Comics.